This is the fair value gap, and it is the most profitable trading signal. But what exactly causes it behind the scenes? Let me show you in detail. Let's get started. For those who don't understand what fair value gap is, well, fair value gap is a price range on a chart, which happens on the 3-candle formation pattern, where buying or selling activity is unbalanced on the middle candle. Then the middle candle creates a space or a gap between the wicks of the first and the third candles. So then the expectation is that the price will come back to fill the gap in the future. So as you can already guess, the trades will be taking place right here on the gap. And in many other cases, fair value gap is also used as a take profit area. And then now let's get to understand exactly what causes the gap. What exactly is happening behind the scenes during the gap formation. Let's start with basic foundation of the chart movement, which is every chart trend needs 2 types of participants in order for the trend to move. And those participants are buyers and sellers. For example, for a bullish trend to happen, you need a little bit more buyers than sellers. When that is the case, then you'll get a nice healthy uptrend. And for the bearish trend, you need a little bit more sellers than buyers. And also for this, you will see a nice healthy downtrend. And for a range to happen, you will need an equal number of buyers and sellers, roughly speaking. And so again, for these examples, you will get a healthy bullish trend, a healthy bearish trend, and a healthy range, because for every buyer there is a seller available, and for every seller there is a buyer available. Now let's get into the interesting part of these types of trends. So for a bullish trend, things get interesting when there is a lot of buyers than sellers. So that means that for a lot of buyers sometimes there are no sellers. And because of that, the price goes up very quickly. It's because of what is called an imbalance in the market, or more like a supply and demand. That's exactly what happens during the fair value gap formation, because the imbalance is what causes the gap. Very, very important. Let me show you what happens during the imbalance process. So during the imbalance process, a lot of orders are not filled. They are left pending to be filled. Remember, that's happening because there are not enough sellers, because almost every participant is buying or is the buyer. Now that there are these pending orders, now the market is going to come back and fill the gap. Now, when the market fills the gap, most of the pending buy orders are going to be filled this time around because there are sellers on the pullback area. And guess what? The market will go up again because of those orders that are now filled. So the gap also acts as a strong support in this case. To expand on this topic, check out this powerful video here.